universal language of shape. So inside you can see imprisoned as, and that's why it all started from the Nefertiti, as the most reproduced masterpiece in history. I'm collecting at home those Nefertiti from all eras, and you can see the influence of modern times. You have like an evolution of the faces and of how it has been reproduced. So you always have this like sensorial persistence that your eyes will recognize something that has been seen. Is almost it's like collective memory that we have, and then your personal one, and both of them are creating something other yet than to identify. So you can identify the Nefertiti, but it becomes other. It always becomes other. So you have a very familiar. That's why what I'm exploring and what I'm excited the most is, it's familiar, yet it's other. You recognize yourself, yet it's an elevation. So that's why it's an invitation. Here, and so the material are the ones, the clay, that's where I shot the Maltese pictures. And you have those pieces of rock that I collected from the shore, from the cliff, that actually the wind and the water erased. So I have spent so much time collecting pieces of rock from the...
And the plate coming out of her mouth.
And this is quartz. This is quartz crystal. Those are shell, and those are bleached coral. Because I do a lot of scuba diving. I go to depth. I'm a technical scuba diver.
What's a technical scuba diver?
You have recreative scuba diving till 40 meters, and beyond is technical. So it's considered as deep technical dive. So this is Laurent.
Nice to meet you.
So it's
intense.
overwhelming. So yeah, deep scuba diving is considered above 40 meters. So yeah, it has been also this depth, because we have this thing in the exhibition, for example, for the music. It's where this sound, when you hear underwater, when you hear it from far, and you just keep the vibration. The home is the same thing. It's this deep vibration. So it speaks to you at core, and that's why we place the sound like this, that you can feel the vibration from all parts. It's really like a dive. Literally, you're just diving into all those sensorial memory.
And you work together, like you make the jewelry?
Yes.
It's amazing. It's really...
Thank you. We've met because he's a beautiful, talented jewelry designer that's been working for Jean-Paul for 15 years.
Right.
And we've met, and he challenged me on making jewelry out of leather. And that's how it started. Because he's mastering the combination of craftsmanship. And me as a craftsman, it was a challenge to explore more. So that's how it all started. And we have this common history about this funeral tradition and exploration. Like maximalist, minimalist. more. He also has like a very strong history of funeral, how you call it, ornamentation. Like his grandma was doing it. So he also started to do, crown flowers, and yeah, we've met on the leather, the flesh, the jewelry, and death. But let's say I have a very Latin, Spanish, Moroccan, and we have death as a celebration. So
it's Mexican too, no?
Yeah, there is nothing dark to it, as you know. We've made like carnival death mask, it's a celebration. That's why for this we paid Lloronas, crying lady, to celebrate. We are grieving, but we are celebrating it. It's a path, and death is just the next path to reshape into another element. It's a celebration. Yes, it's going to be dramatic. Yes, it's going to be loud. Yes, it's going to be strong. But happy being, you're reshaping.
And it's inevitable at any rate.
Yeah, so no reason to be scared of it. Just as in, yeah. Because I was sharing with her the story of the last time that I faced death. And what happened is that I was working for him on the collection and starting to have pain and not answering, and I had to present things, and he's the one who found me at home, almost, I mean,
Yeah.
bleeding on the floor and cut on the floor, and he was like, okay, never more. So he was there, and yeah, helped me grow through all of this. Hey.